Once upon a time, in the dark sky, a horse woke up. She was made of the crystal outlines and shimmering dust, and her mane and tail were laced with stars. She started to run, and ran as far and as fast as she could. And so fast she was running that stars fell off her mane and tail, and the whole sky was lit up. And soon there was no place left where she didn't go. There was no place left where she didn't leave a star. And so she stopped. And as she did, she suddenly realized that although the sky was no longer just dark, she was alone in it. She met nobody else with whom she could run. And so the horse grew sad. In sadness, she bent her head, and big juicy tears rolled from her stellar eyes. And so deep was her longing for another one that soon there was a lake in front of her, a round pool of tears. It was radiant, white and silver, interlaced with golden rays. It had a sense of mystery and beauty unseen to her until now. She came closer to the edge and looked into the pool. And there, right back at her, was looking another creature. A creature so beautiful that she could have never been able to imagine it. It was radiating just as bright as the pool itself. The horse started to run, and the creature ran with her. And the faster the horse ran, the faster was the creature running. It was just as strong and just as fast as she was. The only trouble was that the creature said nothing. It only repeated what the horse ever said. She still carried on running, and as she did, one thing she didn't notice is that the stars were reflected in that pool too. And as she ran around the lake, spinning its magical waters, the waters were spinning the stars. And soon the stars were spinning outside the lake, coming into their own shapes, dancing in the sky. And one day, as the horse continued to run, she suddenly heard a voice. "Where are we running to?" said the bear. The horse stopped and turned around and jumped to the side. This was a new kind of creature, and right next to her. It had round ears and silver fur, a tiny tail. The horse came closer to him. She couldn't believe he could talk. He looked so different from the creature she met in the lake. "Where did you come from?" she asked. "From you," said Bear. You ran so fast around the lake that it made the stars dance, and as they did, some gravitated to others, and others gravitated to some, and so I was made, and many others too. But you haven't noticed me until now, for you were too busy looking at yourself in the lake. Myself, said the horse. I was playing with a creature, with my friend. The bear laughed and walked the horse to the edge of the water. Look down, my dear friend. What you see is not the other creature, but your own reflection. That could not possibly be me, said the horse. This creature is so fast and beautiful. The bear laughed. Well, look at my reflection. What do you see? Isn't it the same as I am? So what I see is what you see in the water. You are that creature. In fact, the mother of all the creatures. The horse smiled. She now had a friend she could talk to. What are we going to do with the lake? She asked. To their surprise, Lake was almost solid, like a big golden coin. Let's spin it, said the bear, and so they did. The horse ran as fast as she could around it, and soon the golden disc was spinning, and so fast it started to spin that it looked whole and round. And the rounder it got, the brighter the sky got. And the brighter it got, the less the stars could be visible. And the slower it spun, the more of the stars came out, and the circle became more silver. And it's said till this day, the horse still runs and powers that sun. And when the bear comes, she sits and both talk. And the sun stops spinning as fast and shining as bright, and it becomes a silver moon.